It is a startling statistic. California is now home to 1/4 of the nation's total homeless population. And cities in the San Joaquin Valley are ground zero for this growing group of people.
But new at 6, there is a new measure to address the problem. CBS 13's Linda Moma talked with people who would be impacted, as well as the California lawmaker backing a bill.
Tamron Providence has lived in a homeless encampment underneath the 9th Street Bridge in Modesto since February. A year ago, she says she had a home, a job, and a neighborhood for her husband and 2 daughters to live, but lost it all when she suddenly found herself out of work.
We had roommates, and it became unsafe for our children, so we had to go out of there.
She joined nearly 300 people in this encampment, but it's now overflowing, which is why freshman Congressman Josh Harder says he and his colleagues in Washington recently introduced a bill to tackle the problem at the local level. Talk to me a little bit about why this bill was needed. I mean, is the federal government doing enough? Is the state government doing enough?
Absolutely not. The fact that we are in California and we look around and we see hundreds of folks living in a tent city in Modesto, I think is a huge issue. And I think folks drive on this bridge right above us and they see what's actually happening and they want it to be addressed.
He says the Fighting Homeless Through Services and Housing Act would give $750 million in grants to local governments each year for the next 5 years.
I think cities know their problem the best. And the homelessness problem in San Francisco is very different from the homelessness problem in Modesto.
When I asked how this source of funding would specifically help Modesto, Harder said the money would go to more housing, more job counseling, and more help with mental health and substance abuse. Funding, Province says, would help, but she'd also like to see more help with transportation, family services, and medical care in Modesto.
Well, the number of homeless is on the rise in San Joaquin County. New data shows more than 1,500 people not living in shelters in 2019, and that is significantly more than 2017, when 567 people were found not living in shelters. Stockton has the highest population at 921. In 2017, only 311 homeless people were counted.